Hi everyone, welcome back to the Clock Shop. This is Jim with JR Clocker on eBay. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. If you get a chance, please subscribe. That way you can keep up on everything that we're doing. We're in the Clock Shop today. We got through some the cuckoo clocks. We sorted them out, which ones we think we can save and have parts for. Those who are pretty much complete, which I'm going to look at and see if they might need a little touch up or repair before selling. And then those that we're not quite sure whether we have, like backs or crowns, or well, we have weights. I mean, we have lots of weights. If you guys, anybody needs weights, we got plenty of them. And then, and so we have them situated right now. We're also getting ready to put some stuff in auction. We have a couple local auctions in the area, and we're going to start putting stuff there because we have so much stuff that we should probably do pretty well. And the auctions are coming back on right now, so hopefully we'll be successful. The one auction house said that they can get our stuff in. If we put it in tomorrow, today's the 25th, by the 26th, that we can be in next month's auction right before Christmas. We do have some Christmas clocks, different things, decorations that we will definitely be putting in there. So let's have some fun. We're also, now that we're done pretty much cuckoo clock stuff, we're looking at the 400-day parts and stuff that we have, and we'll go over there shortly and take a look at that. But also, I'm going to be doing some videos. You can look back at my channel, probably 8 months to a year ago. I started doing some. We use a software program to list on eBay. By the way, our eBay store name is JR Clocker. And JRCLOCKER, real easy. Anyway, we use the software to list. It also keeps track of all of our inventory. It gives us up-to-date reports. Like a report I just got coming over here, my son let me know that we were $20 away in sales from beating last year's October sales. We're probably going to beat it. We have 5 or 6 days. I think his estimate was we were going to be about 47. Because we sell so much in the last days of the month, his projection I think is 47% over last year. Currently, we're running about 37% year over year for last year. So we expect that to improve going into the last quarter. But anyway, getting back to 6-bit, you can see some videos that I did about 6-bit 8 months, a year ago, somewhere in that range. And I'm going to be doing some more. I've gotten some questions from the channel, from subscribers and viewers, to explain more about 6-bit, and I will. 6-bit, again, it keeps track of everything for us. We know exactly what we're doing. One more little thing I'm going to say, I watch a lot of other resellers, and the thing that like really is a little bit crazy is they can't tell you what they'll say. Okay, so I just sold this screwdriver today. I got $9.99 for it. I think I only paid like $1. I'm not sure how much I paid. How can you be not sure and be running a business? That's my issue. That's really what my issue is. I want to know all the time where I am. 6-bit software helps me do that. Now, everything you see behind me and all the things you've seen in this clock shop tour of buying this clock shop and moving it from Syracuse, New York, down here to Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and reopening. Everything you see in here except for that huge cuckoo clock, we bought there. And we still have some more stuff that we haven't moved in here yet that we bought there. Now, we know what we spent, and we know pretty much how much we've spent on each item. But we also know, and I know today, we've already sold over 100, I think about 115 items out of here. And I believe we're at about $7,000 in return so far. And we figure that we have about, and we'll know further into the sales. We've only been selling it for a month. So we know that we're figuring right now between 3,000 and 5,000 items we're going to be buying. So we have quite a bit to sell. I think our forward projections right now are $195,000. And at some point in time, I'll tell you what we actually spent for this stuff. But it's not even close. Anyway, so for resellers out there, SixBit is a great software, and you'll never be able, you'll say, well, yeah, I didn't have $1 in this, I only had 50 cents in it. Well, whatever. The thing is that you need to know your numbers. You need to know where you are all the time. How can you not know what you spent on this and think you're making money? That's my question. Resellers, you got to know where you are. Now, we do everything. This year, we've purchased 2 or 3 clock shops. I'd have to actually look at the paperwork whether that last one was in this year, in 2020, or late 2019. But I know we bought at least 2, I believe 3, and we bought a watch shop. And we have ongoing sales. I can tell you this month how much we've sold from an auction we did, or a buyout that we did. Like a bunch of years ago, in June of 2016, we bought a watch shop. There's so much stuff in there. I think we're just around 2,000 items sold on eBay. We spent $3,000 total, but no, plus a couple rentals, that's all. But we didn't have any overnight stay, we didn't have any meals, whatever. But we spent, okay, let's say 3,200. We just crossed 48,000. Now, we continuously sell from this thing. But the cool thing about SixBit is, and you'll see it in this video, is that as you're listing, you get to put information in. Like we use, if you go to my store and you'll see, I don't know, this, let me find something here. Okay, let's say we have a movement up, okay? And this is what I'm testing. Anyway, but we have a movement, it's a Hermley 340-020. And, but you'll see a number on it, KK330. The letters K, and then the number 330. That means this is the 330th item that we've listed on eBay. And it comes from KK. Well, if you look right there, Carl's Clocks, KK. Get it? Anyway, so we use a letter number combination, and that's our inventory control. Well, that number is placed in our titles. It's the last thing you'll see on any of our titles. You'll see Hermley I don't have my glasses on. 340-020 Westminster Chime, new old stock, or for parts or repair, KK 330. That number runs through 6BIT. It's our personal inventory number. Okay, like a SKU number, whatever you want to say, except we got lots of SKU numbers. And so, but if I bought something else like this letdown key, cool, really cool. Gonna be doing a video on letdown keys. Anyway, essential clockmaker's tool. Really, your knuckles will thank you for it. But anyway, let's say I bought this at BR, which is that big shop that we did a couple years ago. That we're, and this is like 3,021. So at the end, you'll see BR 3,021. And that's how we keep track. Okay. So it's a 3,021st item put up for BR from that deal. I get to keep track of it. So if I want to write if I want to have 6BIT make a report for me, I put BR. Maybe I'll put the last 30 days, or maybe I'll put the last week, or I'll say the last year, or so far this year, or whatever. I can make that, and it instantly gives me a report on where we are and how much we've sold this week, this month, this year, all time. And that's how I know that we're, $47,000 in a $3,000 deal, $3,200 deal. Anyway, but that's how I keep track. And that's how I know if this actually was bought in that, which it wasn't. I would know that I have about 20 cents in this item that I could probably, with the whole set, probably get $60, $70 for. I have 20 cents in it, and I know that. But it gives you power down the road when you want to purchase. When I buy a whole clock shop. Now, we're going to sell some clocks, but we're going to be selling a lot of parts. Because that's the way the market is, okay? Locally, we'll sell some of the bigger case clocks, but they're really, really hard to ship, so we'll be selling them locally. But the other stuff, the little stuff, the movements, the tools, whatever I don't want as far as tools go, we'll sell. We have a Chelsea, matter of fact, keep this in mind. There's a Chelsea, I'll show it to you later. I think it is a ship's clock, but not bells, just a bulkhead clock. But just the movement, just found it here. Just, it was in a box, and the platform escapement is good. It is dirty. Oh my goodness, is it dirty. And so the next person is going to buy it and love it and clean it, but they're going to have a good platform escapement, which is really, really important, because platform escapement for a Chelsea brand new is, I don't know, $200. You can get maybe on eBay one for $95, $110, somewhere in that range. But if you go to Chelsea, then you're really spending some money. But anyway, that's the whole thing, and we will get into 6BIT. I'm spending probably a little bit too much time on it right now, but let's get in and see what we've actually gotten accomplished. Really, we weren't here on the weekend at all, so just Monday. We got a lot. The crew got a lot done. I'm sitting here. So I don't know, what's it say on the clock back there? Anyway, it's 5:30. 6 o'clock. Yeah, almost 5:30, and so the crew just left. And we'll see what they got done. First of all, let's take a look at that Chelsea movement that I pulled out. I bagged it, getting ready to take it. There it is. It's a time only. It's a bulkhead. And but the platform is good. I actually did a test on it, and it is good. So that will be interesting. That will be coming up on our eBay store probably by Wednesday. Oh, and this is really cool because you know how much that screw is worth? Holy moly, a hand screw for a Chelsea? Wow, it's something else. Anyway, we got another group of boxes. Seems like we're going to the recycler a lot. Anyway, see what we have going on here. We'll talk about the auction we're sending stuff. Here's some stuff we're sending to auction. There's a bunch of new stuff, Linden. There's a really cool, this is actually a neon light clock, and this is a weather station back here. It's new in box, never been opened, whatever. Got a nice Harley Davidson wall clock, little cuckoo clock. Cuckoo clocks do really well at this auction, so it's a really nice place. And something for Christmas. I think I've showed you this before. Anyway, a little bowl over there. But then we're sending this nice Ingram short drop 8-day calendar schoolhouse clock. We're sending we kept going around. The little dog loves this clock and this thing because you push it. It's a little motorcycle clock for your wall. It's pretty cool. Anyway, then we have a nice bracket clock, Westminster chime. Another one here. Now we're going to be picking out some more. We may be sending this one. I'm testing it right now. Nice Westminster chime. Let's see. We might be sending this cuckoo clock. Not quite sure yet. This one did test out over the weekend really well, so I don't know whether I'm going to sell it outright or send it to auction. We're really trying to come into this auction with a big splash. But anyway, let's get to what we worked on today. All right, more cuckoo clocks are bagged and ready to go. The top layer here, evidently stuff that's real close to being ready to sell lists. These are in pretty bad shape, but look at the 400-day clocks. There are some actually kind of, this one's a little bit on the unusual side. This one too, the chrome, the nickel chrome. This is not. This is just a battery. Yuck. Anyway, there's a couple 1,000-day clocks around. These are always nice. I don't know if we have the globes for these. This is the nicest. This is, I forget what they call it, but it's I believe it's a 6 pillar. And I don't know who made this one. Let's see here. I really can't see. It's too dark. But we have a second one too. And I need to find that as well. I know I saw it when we were in there. But then we have more. And here's a 1,000-day clock. This is one of the nicer ones. It's a short one, which is, and it's not the square version, so I like it better. Actually sold a 1,000-day clock the other day on eBay, getting ready to put one up. We have another one. I think it's going up in the next day or so. And then we'll have this one. This one will probably get the most attention. But the other ones did really well too. This is a 400. And then all these here and all these here. Now I do have one, I think it's a pool, I'm sure. But it's actually a really early one. And that one, I'm trying to remember where that one is. It's somewhere in here. But yeah, so we're making progress. We got a long way to go. But we're, you know, we're getting there. They got a lot done. These, you know, I mean, it's just two people, but they get a lot done. And, you know, getting all this cataloged and, you know, now we gotta send one or two of these to auction. I'll have to look through them and see which ones. Maybe this here too. This one's shot. Let me see. Got a couple more over here now. They're coming out where you can see them. We got one nice number 2 regulator, Seth Thomas number 2 regulator. We got a reproduction Seth Thomas number 2 regulator, which isn't bad, which somebody I know already purchased that one. And I think we have yet another one in here. Plus we have 2 or 3 from the last deal we did in May, which I haven't gotten to yet. Oh, and you know, I guess these are all parts down here. Yeah, backs. And so that's where we are. You know, again, we're just trying to get this place cleaned up. I have to put another grandfather clock movement on the stand today and start that testing. It's not going to be that one there, but it's another one. That one here, I have a special piece. I keep forgetting to bring it. This one doesn't have the ends to connect this to, so I have a special piece that I can put down on here and it will connect the cable ends. And but yeah, this is I believe new old stock. Look how beautiful that movement is. Anyway, we'll get that up. I have a couple of others here that I brought bagged. Oh yeah, they're in this over here. They're bagged up, and I'll put them up and start testing. And this one is a new old stock one. But look, you know, I mean, you can go spend for this one, probably $800 to $1,000 for it, or I think I'm going to be probably about $250 or under, you know, probably on that. So it's a lot, and we test them. To get that kind of money, you can't just not test. And then these, I'm probably going to send maybe this one to auction. I'll have to take it, but something nice. This auction house does reasonably well, and they were excited. They knew who I am. I haven't sold anything through them yet, but we've been talking now. We actually got really talking a lot before last March, and everything kind of shut down. And then so now we're coming back. We've been talking now every month for a couple months, and so we feel like we're ready. We'll be doing it big time come January and February there, because we just have so much. You know, we cannot sell it all ourselves. So the best thing is trying to turn the stuff as quickly as possible. Also, I'd like to say that we will be having little private sales here. Crowd controlled it. You have to wear a mask. I'm getting too old. I'd be susceptible. I'd catch this thing, I'd be dead in a heartbeat. But anyway, knock on wood. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I'll get working on those other videos for you. Again, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel. Hey, if you catch us on Instagram at JRClocker, and of course our eBay store name is JRClocker, username. Store name, I don't forget what it is, but it's, if you want to know where I am, Google JRClocker and you'll find out more about me. The store here will be getting ready hopefully mid-November, and we, by the end of November, definitely, and then we'll shower social media with where we are. Okay? You have a good evening, and thank you for stopping by.